Well, folks, we finally got cool weather. Temperatures dipped down into the 60s last night. And it's a day without any humidity and a nice northwest wind to keep everyone cool. So here we go to the pool. Oops. What do we find here? Unsafe building. This building or structure is, in the opinion of the building official, unsafe as defined in section 8-5 of the Code of Miami-Dade County. Action shall be taken by the owner as prescribed by written notice. This notice shall not be removed except by the building official. My God, what's happened now? Let's see, can we get in to the unsafe structure? Yes. As you can see, the community management has not locked the gate, still allowing people to come in where there's an unsafe structure. And look at this. You can see that somebody was here already today and they left their pool noodle here. So what they're referring to, you can see this area, it's had cones here for probably a month and a half now. And there's a severe deterioration of the rebar, the concrete, and the structure that holds everything up. So they're afraid it's going to collapse. And rightly so. These defects should have been taken care of quite some time ago, but as we've been reporting, look at this. Week number 7 for the green Quatraine hot tub just to be closed and nothing happening, just sitting here. Folks, it's just so disappointing. We knew that none of these people were actually legally elected. It was a farce. And yet now we have all these incompetent people we're stuck with who are overseeing our community. We just posted a video of a truck driving behind the buildings, which is not allowed. They were on the grass, and of course, what happens? They break all the sprinkler pipes with all that weight. It's just very plainly absentee management, negligence, incompetence, and the seemingly inability to act to correct problems. This is historic. This community, Quatraine, has now received 3 citations this year. One citation was not having a legal pool barrier that would self-latch and close. They were cited for that. The second citation was received for this defect up here, this unsafe beam, you might call it. It's a concrete beam because of the deteriorated rebar and the structures that are holding it up. And now we see an unsafe notice posted. So this is the 3rd time that Miami-Dade County has had to issue documents relating to defects because this so-called leaders we have here, oversight, board, management, whatever you want to call it, has failed to act. Now they have to get an engineer and they have to correct this problem with an engineer under his guidance and then have a contractor follow whatever the engineer states. It's just a mess, folks. It's just a mess. So I guess it's time to get away from here for a few days and enjoy the nice weather somewhere else. Again, folks, very disappointing, very disappointing. This never happened under the watch of Deidre Anderson when she was president or when I was president. This all relates back to somebody like the Quatraine Chief Incompetency Officer, and her name is Lauretta Russomanno. She should be removed from her position. She should be removed from the board immediately. She is totally incompetent and negligent, and that's why these things are happening.